Hi friends, it's Liz at Premier Yarns, and in this video I'll show you how to make this gorgeous autumn woven throw. This is a free pattern over at premieryarns.com, and for this pattern we'll be using our Premier Basics worsted acrylic yarn in the colors Ember, Goldenrod, Forest Green, and this beautiful fall themed multi which is called Harvest. Let's get started. I made a chain of 23 for my sample mesh pattern, and then I'm just going to work a half double crochet into the 5th chain from the hook. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's the 5th chain right there. And just work a yarn over, insert your hook under the bump of the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So that'll be your first half double crochet. These chains that you skipped will count as a half double crochet, and this additional chain will count as a chain 1. And then we're going to chain 1 again, skip the next chain, and work a half double crochet into the next chain. It's a very simple mesh pattern. Chain 1, skip the next chain, half double crochet into the next chain, chain 1, skip a chain, half double crochet into the next chain. And you will just repeat that sequence until you reach the last chain. And that's row 1. Now that we've worked our last half double crochet, we're going to chain up 2, which will also count as the first half double crochet, and then we'll chain 1 more to make that chain 1. Turn your work, and then work a half double crochet into the next half double crochet, skipping that chain 1 space from the previous row. Chain 1, skip the chain 1 space, half double crochet into the next half double crochet. And then you'll repeat that across the row. And you'll end row 2 with a half double crochet in the top of the turning chain. But before you complete the half double crochet, I'm going to show you how to change colors, because you will be changing colors a lot in this pattern. So I'm going to add my multicolor, and once I get to the last yarn over of the half double crochet, before I complete that last yarn over, when I have 3 loops on my hook, I'll just place that next color right onto the end of the hook and hold it so you don't lose it, and then just pull through with the new color, and you've changed colors so you can begin the next row just as you did the previous rows, and continue your work across in the mesh pattern. And if you need to, just pull on any of those loops that ended up being a little loose when you changed colors. So the second part of this pattern is to weave in the rest of the colors so we have a nice pretty woven look. So the pattern tells us to start with 3 lengths of yarn, and we're going to be doing this a lot, but it's quite simple. I'm just going to add this yarn, insert it into a tapestry or a yarn needle. The kind of the biggest one you have will probably be the easiest. And then we're just going to weave in an over under direction. So we'll start at the first row, and then I'm going to go under this first half double crochet into that chain 1 space and over the next half double crochet, under the next one, over the next one, and I'm just weaving my needle through those chain 1 spaces, and over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, till you get to the end of your blanket. And your lengths are going to be longer than the width of your blanket, so that way you're going to have a nice fringe at the end. And I'm going to take, in the same color, another 3 lengths. And I'm just going to weave the same way I did, but in the opposite way. So I went under this first half double crochet. I'm going to go over the first one here. So over, and then under the second, over the third, under the fourth, over, under, and so on. So you're basically going to alternate your over unders, so that way you have a weaved look. And it's really quite simple once you get going. What I like to do after each row that I've weaved in like this, just kind of stretch this out a little bit, because it will tend to like pucker in the middle like that. So stretch it out nice. So you've got these nice flat pieces here. And let's join one more color. We'll do the multi, where we're doing 3 at a time, so we're going to have a nice thick soft blanket. Okay, so previously I worked over the first half double crochet, so now I'm going to work under the first half double crochet of the row, and over, under, over, under. Over, under, over, under, over, under. Just like that. Once you've got all of your strands weaved in, we'll just grab 6 of these at a time. So we did them in pair. We did our colors in pairs. So we have 2 green, 2 multi, 2 yellow, and so on. So we'll grab those 2 pairs, or a pair of 2, 6 strands, and then just tie those with an overhand knot. And that will keep your fringe looking pretty and keep it from going anywhere. And that is how you make the autumn woven throw. Thanks for watching.